Hi Gemini, welcome back or welcome to my channel Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who don't know me. I pull a 5-position spread, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it because I've already pre-shuffled and meditated on your cards. So thank you all for the love and likes. I do genuinely appreciate it. If you haven't checked her out, check out Goddess Dragon Tarot. She's absolutely amazing. So, in the spread that I pull a 5-position spread. Get the Page of Earth. That did flip out in reverse. I don't normally pull reversals from this deck. The first position is your recent past. So we have the Page of Earth and the Three of Pentacles. I mean, Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. Someone's not offering enough in this collaboration, or someone has left a collaboration. Or you cut someone out of a collaboration. In your present situation, we have the Five of Air. This card talks about tit for tat. It is, it can be inner conflict, but it talks to me a lot about winning at all costs. It can also be a very ego-driven card. Your next position is your potential block, and we have the Seven of Earth. That's time, it's nurturing, it's it's assessment. It's looking at the seeds we've planted, seeing what's growing, and cutting out what's not good and what is okay. Your message from Spirit, the fourth position, is the Three of Fire. This card talks about expectation, waiting for your ships to come in. You've made a plan, you've taken action, and now you're moving. You're waiting for that action to lead you to the Four of Fire, which is stability and a reason to celebrate, right? The fifth position is the potential outcome. We have the Three of Air in the upright too. It did try to turn all the way around. That's the Three of Swords. This is a card that talks about heartache and pain. And the overall energy for your reading is this Messenger of Fire. This is the Knight of Wands in the upright. So this is the player card. The Seven of the, Priestess. Okay. So this is the Knight of Wands. That's the player card. This person is actually a very good leader, but their energy isn't exceptionally consistent. So they're very good at getting things started and moving forward. They have a lot of confidence, a lot of passion, but the drive, it's like, oh, I'm in, oh, I ran out of drive and I'm out. That's why it's called the player card. If this is someone that you're dealing with, this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That could be in and out of your life. They have a lot of passion, but they keep coming and going and coming and going. Right? There's not a lot of consistency there. In your recent past, it looks like the offer wasn't enough. Right? The message wasn't enough. It wasn't stable enough. It just wasn't enough. We have the Page of Earth and the Three of Earth. So the Three of Earth talks about collaboration and working together with someone. But because the Page of Earth is in reverse, it may just not have been enough. Or they left this collaboration, or you made them leave the collaboration. You may be owed some money. Kind of picked that up. Or you feel cheated is kind of what I'm getting. These cards here are telling me, these clarifiers are saying exactly that. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this was not a wish fulfillment. Or you did get your wish and it was not what you expected it to be. And then we have the Three of Swords in the upright. That's 2 threes. That does talk about if you were in a relationship with this person, that's an earth sign. You view them as very immature, but they broke your heart. That's the pain card. It's heartache. It wasn't fair. We have the Justice card here in reverse. And it just wasn't enough love. Right? They didn't offer an apology. And this situation is very out of balance. It was very unfair. Like I said, if this is a relationship, I am getting a third party situation out of it. That was the Death card. It was in the upright. So to clarify the Five of Air, I love the imagery on this card, but I don't like the energy of the Five of Air. Like I said, this talks about winning at all costs. It can be a very ego-driven kind of card. It can also be inner conflict, thoughts, or even gossip, people saying really nasty, ugly things to each other just for the sake of hurting each other. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So that actually talks about coming in out of the cold, right? Seeing the value in what you have. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Now we have 2 5s and a 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10s are 1s. In reverse, it's letting go of this betrayal. And the Star card in reverse. So if you let this go, if you've let this conflict go, you're just starting to heal. Okay. But I get the feeling that you haven't let this go. You're still changing. Fives talk about change. Fives talk about moving towards stability, which is the 6. You're still in this. You haven't left it. And that's where you currently are. But you're on if some of you have left this already, and some of you have not left it quite yet, Gemini. For whatever reason, this card always reminds me of the 3 of Cups. Well, whatever reason. It's because there's 3 chicks dancing around half naked. But, this card does talk about wish fulfillment. I just heard in my head, I wish I hadn't had done that. So if this is something that you've done, I actually don't really pick that up, but if this is something that you've done that caused this heartache, it was, like I said, a very unfair situation. We have 2 pages here. There could be children involved in this heartache as well. So what I'm saying is that you're very embroiled in this conflict. You're either on one end of it where it's still really fresh. Someone has left the situation. There was a lot of betrayal. And some of you are still in this conflict, but you're on the other end of it where you are starting to heal from the situation. You're starting to let go of the betrayal. And you're starting to see the lessons in all of this. But you're still going back and forth in your head about it, no matter which end of the scale that you're on there. Please clarify the 7 of Earth. The first card that came out was the 4 of Cups in reverse. The second card that came out is the Sun card in the upright. Then we have the Hierophant in the upright. And the Magician in reverse. He's not going to leave. I don't know why I said that. Okay. So we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. And to me, this talks about usually the rejection of an offer. Okay. This rejection is going to... This is your blockage. Okay. The 7 of Earth talks about assessment, time spent looking at what it is that we've planted. what I'm seeing here is your blockage. This is your blockage, is being happy in a commitment, being happy potentially in this newfound spirituality that you manifested, or letting go of a manipulation, or trying to manipulate the situation. By rejecting an offer. But you're blocking. I mean, we have 3 major arcana right here. You have a major arcana in every part of this. Your blockage is looking at what you have manifested and being grateful for what it is that you have. That's your blockage. And my dog is very concerned about something across the street. Sorry. He starts barking. So your message from Spirit is this 3 of fire. This is waiting for your ships to come in. The bottom of the deck, I looked, and we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this talks about no new passionate beginning. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. So again, we have 2 3s and a 10, which talks about endings and beginnings. 10s are 1s, which we have 2 1s as well. Let go. Stop expecting this person from the past to come back towards you and disrupting your home, and letting go of a third-party situation. Whatever this is, it's not coming back. And you keep looking for it. I mean, you have abundance here. But you're blocking it. Clarify the 3 of air. Now, the 3 of air is the 3 of swords. So you have the 3 of swords in your recent past. Take them. Okay, so what came out is the 4 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands in reverse. 3 of these cards talk about staying put. 2 of these cards talk about defense and stability. If I add the two cards that are in the upright, it's an 11. And 11 is the number of manifestation. The Hangman, yes, it's kind of a stuck energy. It's like, but it's also about perspective. Is he stuck? Not really. He could untie himself if he wanted to. He could let himself go. He could get out of the situation. But he's there gaining perspective. And he's changing his perspective. The Hangman talks about enlightenment. The Eight of Swords means being trapped in your head. 8 plus 3 is also an 11. The Seven of Wands means standing on your moral high ground and defending yourself. And the Eight of Wands talks about no movement, about blocking movement. It's about no communication, no movement forward. So your message from Spirit is deal with this pain. Your message from Spirit is change your expectations. Let go of whatever this past scenario is and see the beauty and abundance in front of you, right? We have the Three of Cups here in reverse. Letting go of this third party situation that happened in the past, right? It's a very negative energy that is holding back your new beginning. You know, your outcome is all about staying in this heart space of the Three of Swords, Three of Air, and dealing with that pain. And defending your stability, defending your enlightenment. That is a really heavy reading, Gemini. It's a really heavy reading. I'm sorry that your heart hurts. There's a lot of wisdom to be gained through pain, and unfortunately, everything happens for a reason. And this reason is to bring you greater clarity and to change your perspective. Well, I'm going to pull you two oracle cards. You got Isa, stillness, pause, and delicacy. It's a 17, which reduces to an 8. 8 is all about karma. It's also a number about relationships. And then we have Empress of the Pearl from the Kuan Yin deck. That's a number So again, that's about, it's a 10, right? That's a ending and a beginning. Let's look at Isa first. Winter has descended upon the fairy forest. You have ceased struggling and fighting to change what is outside of yourself, because you have relinquished the battle. You have won the war within yourself. You are now suspending activity and being in the moment. Through this stillness and inner consciousness, you are beginning to understand so much of where you have been and where you will go. And because you are fully in the present and allowing, you can also come to a deeper, more peaceful understanding of what it is you want, value, and desire. This is a moment of complete stillness and simply being. A long moment where you are completely present. You are as still as a chrysalis, hanging seemingly static from a branch, fragile and mysterious. Like the chrysalis, you will do nothing at all, except become yourself. Your transformation is being worked invisibly on the inside, and when the time is right, you will share it with the world. In a situation where you seem to have no control, no power, you are learning the most valuable form of power there is, self-mastery. You pause with dignity and strength, and simply by doing this, you create the right conditions for the right change. This time will ultimately bring great peace, wisdom, and choices that enrich your life, others' lives, and the healing of the world. Yeah, I felt like I said that already. Okay, let's look at the Empress of the Pearl. You have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided we are willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenges as ways to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on the growing light rather than getting caught up in suffering. Natural pearls are rare, lustrous, feminine gems created within a living organism, the pearl oyster. They have a unique creation process. Natural pearls are created when a foreign entity, such as a grain of sand or a parasite, finds its way into the pearl oyster. The oyster reacts and creates layers of pearlescent substance, creating a warmly glowing treasure within. Just like the beautiful and rare natural pearl, you have a unique spiritual beauty to offer to the world. Your pearl is your precious gift, something unique that is being born through your experience and consciousness that cannot be created or copied by another because it is your own unique soul light. Any struggles you have experienced are a karmic gift to help you grow this inner exquisite offering to support the spiritual evolution of humanity. Once you recognize this, you can dispense with your struggles more swiftly, using them to help you grow and not adding unnecessary energy or focus to the problem, which might make it grow instead. If you have found yourself attracting negative energies from those around you, or perhaps feeling drained, or sometimes even possessed by negative thoughts or experiences, you don't have to feel afraid. You can heal with Kuan Yin now, allowing that which is stirred up within you to begin forming the beautiful gift you have to share. Just as the pearl starts from irritation and reaction, so are the circumstances in your life which feel uncomfortable, serving you to help you grow your gift. It is time to realize that your soul is growing is luster and beauty to share with the world. Once you realize this, your struggles become less and your soul light becomes even more luminous. I am sorry for your pain, Gemini, but I can't wait to see your light. If this reading has helped you at all, please hit the like and subscribe button. And, at the end of the day, love you. Have a good night.